What's up, guys? Roman Legion Gaming here, and I'm bringing you something new today. Not just a game, but a brand new series, what I like to call Things to Do. And the first one I'm going to be doing is Things to Do in Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I came across this because I played this game a lot, because I don't, do multiplayer a lot, because, multiplayer is a completely different story in this game. So I do a lot of instant action, so what I'm going to tell you to do, I call this high flying. So first thing I do is that you pick, well, it's good on certain maps, and I'll show you what I mean. It's always good for a hero. So if you go to the hero map, and you want to turn heroes on, obviously, heroes on, unlock hero on a timer. You want to put the timer to always. This can be a pain. So if you just, there you go, always. Hero respawn always, and then excuse me, conquest. Units per team, bring that all the way up to 32. Bring the reinforcements all the way up to 500 for maximum effect. You'll see what I mean. Go to session, and for those of you who don't know, see this little bar down here? If you put your mouse right over it, it actually acts as a cheat function. Now, as long as your mouse is over that, you can type in the keyboard. Oop, wait, hold on. Most. Oop, hold on. MIPRISSIV. Most impressive, where it says you are not a Jedi yet. That gives you invincibility, which is also good for your hero. And if you type in, see if I remember here, a good blaster at your side, bam, hockey, religions, and ancient weapons are no match. That will give you unlimited ammo, which is pretty much all you need. And the first map I will be showing you this is the Tantive 4, where you actually play as General. Now, General Grievous is good because of his attacks. Now, as you can see, okay, there we go. There we go, sprint, get over here. So, his attack, as you can see, his attack splits into 4 arms when he does his last part of an attack. And I have tons of lag here. If you can sprint all the way to the end. Jeez, come on. Ugh. Now you can see what I'm doing here. Right when he gets that last attack, once he hits that last attack, you can see how they go flying in the air. Especially if during that last attack you aim up toward the ceiling. You can see how those guys go flying toward the ceiling. And the part where I added all the extra reinforcements is just so that you can have a lot more fun killing a whole bunch of people. Whoosh! And instead now, if you realize, if you were to play this like a regular game, not a regular game, but if you just keep the mouse level and your aim level, you can just send them rolling across the floor. Now, but when you aim up toward the sky, you can actually send them flying across the room. Like that one. You get a couple good ones in here if you get a good angle. Bam! Bam! Now, this can all depend. I set this to 700. Now, if you look, the reinforcements are at 700 and something. Boom! 7 odd something, and I set it that way because I love doing this. I'll do this over and over and over again. I could easily shorten this by taking that last point all the way over there. Look at that. That guy went flying. Boom! And I love doing this, and I don't even take that last point because of it. But if I really wanted to, and I can just keep going on and on, just murdering people after person after person after clone. Whoosh. This is good on the map, the Tatooine map, where you're going against all the heroes and other villains if you want, where you can do the same thing. Once you land that one hit, you can just send them flying across the entire map. I've actually done that. Not across the entire map, but I've sent them flying over a couple of buildings before. If you get a good enough angle and a good enough shot. Boom. 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 I love doing that. And if you can only snag them with that one last hit, boom. Sometimes they'll get right back up. Well, not like that guy. This is, there are a couple other heroes and villains that can do the exact same thing. Like, for instance, Darth Maul. Darth Maul can do the same thing. As you can tell, that last strike he has, poof, can send people flying. Bam. And this map, for those who don't know, is Polish Masa, my favorite map for Darth Maul in it, because this is a great spot to send them flying. Now you have to eventually fight your way forward first. Again, the enforcements are set all the way up. Get out of here. And if you can fight your way, yeah, bam! See how far he went? Look at that. He flew all the way over there. But, so once you fight your way past this checkpoint, or check marker, or whatever the heck you want to call it, is where it gets really fun. You just have to, it's just taking this one is a pain. And sometimes if I'm bored, I'll just randomly kill people on my own team too, just because I want to send flying some more. Here we go, come on, come on, come on. And bam. Now this is where it starts to get fun. Now see how the last spawn point marker that the enemy team has is all the way up there on that point. And once you start working up this, it's fun. Because now when you send them flying, they have so much more farther to fly. See, now you can send them over the edge. Woo! Bam! Gotta love that. Flying right over the edge. Look at that. Woo! And look at this. Look at that. Look how far they're flying. Boom. Whoa! That's a new one. That's a new record for far. Bam. Fly. Fly, fly away. And once you work your way in here, it's fun because now you can send them flying, and you can get 20 kills each slice because now they're all funneling through this particular door. If you can squeeze them up there, hold on, check this one out. Ready? Poof! Right out there. That's where you get real distance. Oh, heads up. Get out of here. For the dark side. So, just to show you some more high flying. That is what I called it, right? High flying? Now I can't jump. I'll come out here. 1, 2, boof! Woo! Say goodnight. Yahoo! Look at that. You may not kill them all, but they get to take a pretty good flight. Look at that one. Look at that. You can send 3 at a piece. And if you're really bored, you can just force push them off. Even though it doesn't do any damage, it's fun. Man, I could sit here and do this all day. Well, I wouldn't prefer to do it all day because I have a life and I need to do stuff. But you know what I mean. 1, 2, 3 high fly. 1, 2, 3 high fly. And you can do this with heroes too. Some of them, like, it works best for villains instead of like on the dark side of the Force characters. Darth Maul and General Grievous are, I'd say, the best ones. For heroes, if you really wanted to, even though it doesn't work as good, I do know that you can do it with Luke Skywalker. I know he can do it with, but it's that, you can do it with his 3rd and 4th move. The 3rd one, where he lifts it up, is where you're going to get the height, and the 4th one is going to slam them up. So you can try, the trick is just to aim high, move your cursor up like this, to get that height when you hit someone with that last move. Oop, 1, 2, 3. When I was younger, I always thought that this was ragdoll because of how they flail their body parts when they go flying, and I always thought that was ragdoll motion. but I realize now that it's just a locked form of movement, and the way they move, they're always going to move that way. So it's not exactly ragdoll, but it's pretty good for me. I'll take it because it looks pretty cool anyway. So again, like if you were just to do it in a regular motion, they'd just go rolling across the floor. That's not good enough for me. I want to send them flying. Yahoo! Bam. Man, when that saber comes back is where you do most of your damage. 1, 2. So, thank you guys for checking out this first version of Things to Do. I've got a few others and a few other games I got. Ugh. And if you guys want to see some Let's Play in Battlefront 2, I can absolutely do that for you guys. But for those of you who know me, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I have a lot of Star Wars games. And I have, Dark Forces 2, I have this game, I have Republic Commando. So any of you Star Wars nuts out there that want me to play a Star Wars game, I'll most probably have it. If not, I'll do my best to get it. Because if there isn't a Star Wars game that I've conquered yet, I'll want to get it so I can conquer it. But like I said, thank you guys for watching. Video of the day will be in the description. If you guys like this, comment about it. That'll share it if you want. But like I said, I'm never going to ask you to like and subscribe because that's clearly your decision. But if I'm going to ask you for one, it's just going to be the comment part because I love reading comments. That's the one thing I'm going to ask for. So please, by all means, do that. And I will see you guys in the next Things to Do or Let's Play or whatever you guys want me to play. Thank you guys very much. And wait, what does Darth Maul do? I wonder if Darth Maul goes like a light. No. Darth Maul goes 1, 2. Oh yeah, that's right. Whoosh! Oh, I can't breathe. No.